Hi everybody, it's Josh with Talk About Trek, and we are back today because I am here to celebrate. Yes, today is my birthday, and I wanted to come on and just kind of share how it's been and what's been going on this very Trek birthday that I've been able to have. So, um, I did want to do some more videos over the weekend, but kind of ran out of time on that. I'm happy to say that I did find the time to read through 1 through 4 of Star Trek Resurgence, which I thought was really, really good. But I'm not going to get into now because it's a 5-issue miniseries, and issue 5 is hopefully going to be out soon. I didn't really look too close into it, but when issue 5 comes out, I definitely want to sit down and spend some time talking about that comic and then the upcoming video game, because I was really getting into those characters and enjoying that story, and would like to kind of learn more about the game too. So maybe watch the YouTube video stuff of that and kind of go over all that in a whole different video. But today's video is a different video because today we celebrate 40 years, and my family did me right, as they always do, with a lovely Star Trek birthday. So let's start out first off with the cards, because those are always the best. So here is the card from my youngest. A very fine job of his hands there. My daughter's card. A wonderful cake. Very well done. And then my son, who drew me the nice Star Trek insignia there, with Captain Kirk in front of a giant cake, and some wonderful chocolate chip cookies, which are my favorite. So those cards, of course, were the highlight of the gifts, as they always are. Anything handmade like that is always the best. But we did get some other very fun and very well thought Star Trek gifts. So where to begin? Let's start here with our Star Trek sticky notes. So here is the Star Trek sticky notes, and you see me looking down here because I do have a opened one, which I was going to show you. But basically what you have is just little kind of a set of while you were away notes, but then it includes these little tiny Scotty, Spock, Kirk, and Bones that you can also stick onto things for making notes and things like that. So these are awesome, and something I want to use, as I'm making notes for books and kind of things like that going forward. So I love those. Next, let's look at this. So you have a hard day in battle, right? You spend your whole day in battle. You need a drink. So what do you put it in? You've got your Klingon thermos here. And I didn't look up what that says. So if there's any astute Klingon readers out there, could tell me. But maybe it says blood wine. I don't know. But check that out. Nice little thermos. It'll keep your cold water cold and your hot blood wine hot. So I thought that was awesome. It's nice. It's metal, not cheap. And the symbol of the Empire there. So already off to a fantastic start with those two. And then check this out. Something I didn't even know was out there. But here we go. We've got the Cerritos. This is a... what do they call it? Puzzle fleet. So this is 8 sheets, 54 pieces with 1 display stand, assembled at 6.5 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall. It looks something like that. And I hope that I'm able to make it look like that. I'm going to give it my very best, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to hold on to this until I head down for vacation, and this would be a nice relaxing thing to sit down and do, in my free time when I'm away. But here's a little bit more look at the back, but And I imagine if you guys are interested in something like that, there's probably other ships and things you can build too. So if I build and like this, then maybe I can dive into some more. So what next? What next? Let's save those for last, since those are the most relevant to what we normally talk about here on a day-to-day basis. And let's talk about one of the very well thought gifts that my son got me, which is Captain Jean-Luc Picard. So this is the Playmates Captain Jean-Luc Picard, the Starfleet Command Edition, the Target exclusive. And you can see he's got the jacket on here. And basically, this is the, and I'm going to say this is the Captain Picard from the episode with the Tamarians. And so this is him beaming down to Eladrel to meet Captain Dathan, you know. So, and I'm not going to open it. I'm going to leave it boxed up because the box is pretty decent for now. And I think I got a good spot for it over there on the Picard shelf. And it only adds to my original video, and you have to go way back in time on this, but the Picard videos, like how many Picards are there out there? There are so many. And then there's this one too. So I think this pushes the number of the number of Captain Picard figures up over well above 50 at this point, probably. So, again, I pose the question out there. Who has more action figures than Patrick Stewart? I'm just putting it out there. Now, let's get down to the final things here. So, with one of my final things, my father-in-law got me this very cool set of Star Trek stickers, which I won't be able to show you all of, but basically comes with kind of a set that has different insignias, a set that has different ships. There's also a set that just has the silliest things. Like there's Cat Worf, face-palming Picard. So lots of really fun stuff here. And a whole set of Star Trek cats as well. So I'm thinking my son would be interested in some of those as well. But a really cool sticker set, and I've had one of these before. And they're always fun to use to kind of like fill out a journal and fill out like a notebook and stuff like that. And one of the other really cool parts is all these little mini stickers there too. So a fun batch of stickers that I can use in my journal and about my area here over the next little while. So, oh, there goes that one. Okay, we're getting right down to it. Now, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things maybe that are not shown here. I love this hat. This hat was a Christmas gift, I think. I love this hat. Oh, I very nearly forgot. This is the Klingon Batleth multi-tool. Look at that. It did come with a little things like you could attach it to your key ring, but I don't think I would really want to do that. I would be afraid that I would end up stabbing myself in the leg at some point by not paying attention. But your Batleth multi-tool contains a bottle opener, 2 hex wrenches, a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a cord cutter, and a butterfly wrench. So, definitely a very useful tool for any warrior. And probably just something that's going to remain here on my desk. Because if I put it in my pocket, I'm going to cut my leg, I think. Or poke my leg, at least. But I love the Batleth multi-tool. So let's get down to the final couple of gifts here. And I hope you enjoyed the gifts as well, as we've been going through the gifts. I thought I needed something there on the side to replace the normal book image, so we've got some fun Star Trek gifts going on there. Oh, also, if you'll notice in the background, there's a little bit of a change in lighting, and that is also a gift. That is a Aurora star projector, which can shoot, as you can see, green lasers, and then also shoots this very nice aurora, which shows up a lot better on like a flat ceiling color, but even on the Trek collection, looks pretty cool. So the Aurora star projector was very good, and I think I'm gonna like kind of find a way to focus it in the background on these things, and it would be really cool to be able to focus it more directly on like the ships back there in that corner and kind of light them up with the aurora behind them right there. Right? So I'm going to look at something doing something like that. Now that whole area right there is missing some lights too. Like I need to add lights here and like back over there. That needs lights. Like this shelf right there is without lights right there. But it's a work in progress. So I'm still going to eventually do a video just showing that off, because I can never wait until it's done, because it'll never be done. There's always going to be like something more, that you want to add to it. So, alright, let's get down to the final two, which I guess relate most to the channel here. So, these will give you a preview about what's to come and what we're going to be talking about here in mid to late March here at Talk About Trek. So first off, from my father-in-law, yes, the next Picard book, which I love the first one. The first one was the okay. So the other Picard books were the Dark Veil and Rogue Elements, and this here is Second Self, and this one follows Raffi, and I think it's kind of a lead into Picard Season 3. And I have been loving Picard Season 3, and especially loving, kind of unexpectedly, Raffi's, or should I say, Raffaella's story in Picard Season 3, which has really picked up in the last episode. So, looking forward to getting into this. I've read some other stuff by Una McCormack, I know for sure, and I know that I liked it, so looking forward to getting into this. And then this, the brand newest release here. Yes, a new, or I should say new, the first Strange New Worlds book. And I guess I also should show off the, whenever you get a hardcover, you want to see what it actually looks like. So that's the spine of Picard right there. But looking forward to getting into that, and looking forward to getting into the Strange New Worlds as well. So this one is The High Country by John Jackson Miller, and I don't know much about it, and I'm not going to read the back, but let's have a look at the book itself at least. Alright, I like this. They put a lot more effort, I think, into this one than the other one. I like hardcover books a lot, I think, and I like when they put some effort. So the fact that they've got the command gold with the black spine for the cover there, that's good. That's very, very good. So okay, so that was my birthday haul, mainly. There was delicious chili mac from my mom, which I can't show you, but it was so good, and I'm going to eat it again tomorrow. There was delicious chocolate cake from my wife. There was delicious peach cobbler. Again, wonderful cards from my kids. And just a nice, relaxing day. I actually spent the day playing some some Nintendo games with my kid. Uh, just doing kind of as little as possible. So that was good. So as far as where we're at here, as you can see, we've passed the halfway mark. And I am thinking within the next 2 to 3 days, we'll have reached the conclusion of the empty chair. And then we'll pick one of these two to jump into. Or one of these two to jump into if we want to continue on the Diane Dwayne kick that we have been on for this past month here. And definitely going to work through some more of these comic books too. And hopefully maybe this Wednesday will be the release of the latest Star Trek Resurgence comic. Because very interesting, and would like to see how that is all wrapped up. So, anything else to say? No, I don't think so. I think we've covered it all. So, again, this is just a fun little video. I want to kind of show off what my family got me, because it's always fun to get new Star Trek stuff to add to the collection. Because I don't think that I have enough yet. I think there's probably a little bit more I could get. So anyway, that's going to be all for tonight, guys. We're going to close it off and jump back into the empty chair here, and hopefully be back real soon to talk about more fun Star Trek stuff. So thank everyone so much for watching. As always, live long and prosper, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.